start again. It's a Redskin.
What is Guanin, peeps? What is Guanin? It's Valerie's Naturals, Oracles, Grand Rising. Good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. And today I thought I'd get out the angels. We need the angels in our lives, don't we? And this is the angels among us. And I love these because it's kind of like a modern day version of angels, archangels, and ascended masters, from what I can see. So we're going to get a card from that today. Have no agenda in mind. No agenda in mind at all. So we'll see what comes out, shall we? Today is, what day is it today? Today's the 27th of January. Oh my God, it's getting close to payday. We've all been suffering. It's been a long January, hasn't it? Oh, mind you, it wasn't that long for me because I did have 2 weeks of it in Jamaica, but it's still a long January. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance, guides, beloveds, ancestors who love us unconditionally. Please give us the message for our highest good, as above, so below, as within, so without. Thank you and amen. So let's get a message out and see what messages they have for us today. What angel have we got in our midst that we need to be aware of? So we've got Saint I can't pronounce that. Saint, it's spelled Dymphna, Dynamphia. Please tell me how to pronounce that. But this is the angel we got to hear, and it says mental health, well-being, support. Yeah, January is one of those months, isn't it? Do you know what? I find the worst time to be in with family and friends sometimes is Christmas, New Year's, and going into the new year. They say, and I don't know if it's true or not, but this is the worst time for people feeling depressed, down, low, and suicidal, dare I say. So a lot of people want to unalive themselves. I have to say unalive. I don't want to actually say the word. It's like unalive. And it's like all about your mental health and your well-being and the support you're receiving. Do you know what I mean? It's like sometimes you can feel all alone in this world. Just know, though, that you are never alone. Spirit is always walking with you, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not. So I'm going to get the actual message out for this card because that's deep. Do you know what I mean? Some of us are going through stuff. Some of us are... Do you know, with this cost of living crisis that we're having, especially in the UK, and it's the number 21, by the way. You could be 21. I don't know. 21 could be significant to you. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it could be significant to you. But it's like we're going through stuff. And this is the section of the book of saints and ascended masters, like I said. So we're looking for number 21. Okay. And I can't pronounce it. Saint Dymphna is the patron saint of mental health, mental illness, depression, and anxiety. Although it's also always important to seek professional advice, Saint Dynepha can be a real comfort and support when dealing with any mental health or well-being issues, anxious or unhelpful thoughts. She can also support with issues relating to sexual health, and it is said to be the patron saint of runaways, psychologists, psychiatrists, and neurologists. Working with the crown chakra, Saint Dymphna can help to clear the clutter of the mind and help you get whatever support you need in any area of your life. So the oracle here is ask for help and support you need. It is not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It is a sign of self-love and courage. Now, it gives different things. I don't know if I should go into that. Different things for different situations, like, for example, love and relationships. Look after your own mental health and well-being before trying to support anybody else. I say it and I say it again. It's not selfish looking after yourself. You know, when you get on a plane and something happens and those air things fall down, they always say put yours on first before you help somebody else, because how are you going to help somebody else if you don't look after yourself first? Get the Message Collective. If you're in a good place, your relationship will be too. Put your own oxygen. Oh, see? Put your own oxygen mask on first. When it comes to work, look for ways to minimize anxiety and stress in the workplace. Put systems in place to support you. Don't be afraid to take time off for your mental health. It's just as important as your physical health. In the home situation, if you can, delegate tasks around the home to take some of the weight off your shoulders. Turn off the TV and your phone and make your home a real sanctuary from the outside world. When it comes to money, get some support with your finances. Maybe it's time to consolidate your loans. Look for cheaper service providers or hire an accountant. Do whatever you need to do to take some of the pressures off. Oh, I could keep going, but it just keeps going on about it. But like I said, we've really got to look after our mental health. And if it means releasing people, it means blocking people, it means, you know what? There's some people, I was looking at a TikTok yesterday, and there's some people in your life that even though you block them, they hope that you will still stay in their life. And then what they do is they unblock you, hoping that you will just come back and just pick up the phone and say, oh, okay, I'm fed up with this unblocking. Let's just call them. Once you block somebody, why are you unblocking them? I don't understand. Because you did it for a reason, didn't you? I mean, 9 times out of 10 is because they played with you. They manipulated you. They did something wrong to you. And it's all about the mental health and well-being. So I want to know why this card is here. I'm not going to drag this out, though, people. I want to know why this card is here. That was deep, though. This is the month for that kind of thing. People get depressed. Especially in the UK where the weather is not wonderful either. It's not nice here at all at the moment. It's freezing. And I live up in the north, and it's even worse than it is down south. If you're in London, it's 3 or 4 degrees warmer than where I am at the moment. And it's just, every time you walk out, it's just nothing but ice on the road. If it's not snowing, it's ice. Okay? So you have to wrap up warm and everything. And it all leads to depression. And at the moment, and I'm going to start off a series because I'm leaving to go to work in the dark at the moment. And it's depressing to go out in the dark. And it's like being nighttime, but it's morning. It's not nice. Anyway, and it doesn't help your mental health either. You don't want to get out of bed because it's cold. You don't want to go to work in the dark because it's cold. It's just all around depressing. And January is one of those months where everybody is just skin. Everybody's skin. So anyway, why is this card here, Spirit? I'm going to stop talking. Why is this card here? We know it's about mental health, looking after ourselves and everything else. But why? The World card. Because cycles. Oh, and then we got the Page of Swords, somebody watching. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to get a couple of cards out of the Tower moment. The Moon, the Queen of Swords. Oh God, here we go with this story. The Hangman. You can't make this up. Now, in a spiritual sense, it's just as the card says, okay? It's like you're releasing things. You're having to let go of things. You're having to be the right person for yourself. You're going to have to support yourself. Sometimes it's like you can lean out. Closing cycles is about completions. It's about letting things go. It's about moving on. It could even be that you are looking after yourself and moving forward and looking after yourself. Looking after your mental health, getting the support you need, the well-being. If you are, to be honest, if you really are going through stuff, talk to someone. Talk to someone. Talk to someone you can trust. Get people to watch over you. Get people to watch over you if necessary. We don't want this depression, anxiety, these Tower moments. We don't. This almost I keep saying Tower moments because this looks like the Tower moment, but it's not. It's the Moon card. Don't keep things to yourself. Don't keep things to yourself, honestly. Yes, we need to cut out certain things, people, situations for our well-being. We do. But don't stay silent about it. Because when you see the Hangman like this, it's like stepping back deliberately and staying silent about stuff. It's all about your well-being, how you feel. And this is the month to really, some people, this is about depression. After the fun and games and everything else, and everything dies down, and then you think, why did I spend all that money? Why did I do that to myself? Do you know what I mean? It's like, why would you do this to yourself? And this is where the depression and stuff sets in. And with the cost of living crisis we're going through as well, it's either choosing between eating food or heating your home. What do you choose in those circumstances? Both are vital, aren't they, for your well-being as well? It's all these things, but I have to say in other news, this is deep. You've closed cycles, you've moved on, but somebody's still watching you. They're doing it in secret because you're walking in silence, people. You're the cut-off queen. You're walking in silence. All these cards indicate you walking in silence, thinking about yourself, thinking about your own well-being, thinking about, your mental health, having to deal with these people. Of course you have to deal with but you're just in silence and stepping back deliberately from certain situations because you're thinking about your well-being, your health. Do you know what I mean? I always say walk in silence. If people show you who they are, believe them. Okay? Don't keep, I know it's hard with family members, especially close family members. It's really hard, but at some point, you got to give it up, people. You got to give it up. Honestly, you got to give it up because they will just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. When do you stop? Do you know? When it comes to, this could even be a love situation because there's somebody, they might watch you. They keep watching you even though you've closed this cycle. They keep wanting to be in your energy. It's like they keep wanting to hold on to you. And in reference to a message that I got today, okay, and this person will know who they are. I almost feel like if it's not in fear, and she'll know who it is because I know she'll watch this. She said, if it feels like something to be feared, start cleansing. But if you don't feel fear, you just feel like somebody wants to say something to you. Somebody wants to reach out to you. Go with it because there's a message there. So this person will know who I'm talking about, but somebody's definitely watching the situation and they're doing it in silence. It's almost like they want to reach out, but it's almost like they don't know how to contact you because maybe you're the cut-off queen. Maybe it's kind of like years have gone by, you lost touch, they don't know how to contact you, they don't know where to begin. They don't even know where to begin, but it's almost like you're sitting on your throne. You're saying, no, not a bungo wungo. Yeah, somebody has a wish fulfillment for you. Do you know what I mean? And it's because you turned your back on this situation. They don't quite know what to do now. They don't not quite know what to do. But what we've got here is the Six of Wands. They will not only want to come forward, but they want to succeed at coming forward towards you. And look, here comes the slowest knight in the deck. They really want to come forward, but they're taking their time, even though with the Knight of Swords, they want to rush in, but they can't because they don't know what the situation is. And this is the message for the same person, okay, who sent me a message and I replied to it, but it's almost like this is for you. This is for you. It's almost like somebody wants to reach out. As long as it's not in fear. If you feel fear, then it's not for you. Start cleansing. But if it's not something you're feeling fear about, here's somebody here who wants to reach out, wants you to reach out, even though you should sit on your throne. That's deep. That's deep. You're closing cycles, moving on. They're still watching though. But it's because they don't know how to react towards you. They don't know how you feel about the situation. This is what I'm getting from this. They don't know how you feel about the situation. But like I said, take care of yourself first. How can I not pronounce this saint? I've never heard of this saint though. Have you, people? Let me know in the comments if you've heard about this saint. But it's the 3-leaf clover there. It's about luck, destiny, fate, isn't it? But you need to take care of yourself, your mental health and your well-being. Get the support you need. Because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking maybe this person who is trying to reach out needs help and support too. But how do you differentiate between the two? And what I say is fear. If something is casting fear in you, it's not for you. It's not for you. And cleanse. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there. That was deep. Just know that your well-being, and it's not selfish to look after yourself first, especially for your mental well-being. Do you know what I mean? Especially in reference to your mental well-being. So I'm going to leave it there, people. Please subscribe, hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video, because as you can see, they get deep, and I'm loving these. I'm loving this message because it's not often that, spiritual people talk about their mental health. Because what I find is with me, sometimes I have to withdraw from my mental well-being because it would just drive you mad picking up people's energy all the time, looking at people's energy, and you know when people are for you and when they're against you, and it does your head in sometimes. It does do your in your. So you have to look after yourself first. So if you're a spiritual one, please take care. Look after yourself, because I know that a lot of spiritual people do suffer from depression, anxiety. They suffer from things that it's more mental and physical than anything else. Not mental and spiritual than anything else. Not so much physically, but mentally, it could do your head in. So you do have to take time out. Look after yourself first. And this is the month to be doing it, really, because this is sometimes one of the worst months of the year for depression, anxiety, and those kind of things in general. Anyway, please take care, people. Until next time, take care.